Today is March the 20th, 2015. Thought I'd do a little update on the tractor. We hadn't gone in as depth in this vehicle as we did some of the others, but I just wanted to show y'all some stuff we've been doing to it. We've been working on it on and off here the last couple of months. We are waiting on a radiator now. The radiator that was in it we was hoping was good, but was not, so we had to go online and we have ordered a new one for it. So we've got to get that on there before we can put the rest of the front end on it. But all the hood and everything else has been painted on it by our body shop. We went in and we put in new kingpin bushings. We replaced this tie rod in on this drag link right here. We are waiting on a tire. That's something else we're waiting on. One of the wheel tires was dry rotted on it, so we're waiting. It's at the tire store. It may be next week till it's back. Let's see, what was some other stuff we done? Done a lot of just little stuff to it, like this particular right brake right here wasn't functioning right. We had to put a new spring on that and readjust it. The clutch needed to be adjusted. Just like I said, just menier little things, and of course the painting and everything. What we done was this right here, along with the hood and everything that's not on it yet in the front clip. The body shop just painted that like you would, a regular car body or something. And on all the rough stuff, the old cast iron type stuff, like say the chassis and all as you see there, we just took what paint was left over and we just went over it with a paintbrush. Since that's kind of rough looking metal anyway, you really can't tell that much of a difference of what it looked like when it was new. So that was how we done that. We had to replace a wheel bearing. And here's another little oddity we noticed when we took the tractor apart. This little intake boot right here, or rubber hose, whatever you want to call it, it went from it hooked up to this pipe right here. The pipe goes, one end of it goes to the air filter, the other end goes up to this rubber boot, which in turn hooks up to the intake. Let me move this battery tray out of the way so you can see better. The intake right there. And so, as you can see, we've got it plugged off. So we had to see if I can find the camera on this thing. Where is the camera at? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side of the. I'm doing this with an iPad instead of my iPhone, so I'm not quite used to this setup here. As you can see right here, that was just totally rotted out. I'm glad we caught it when we did. That could have done some real damage to the engine right here, or right there. Another thing is this that sits on the back of the generator right here. Little gear here is wore out for the tachometer. Like I said, just mainly just little stuff that's wrong with it. We changed the oil in it. Got to get a muffler for it, although I think I'm just going to probably put a glass pack on it because this muffler was so shot on it anyway. The muffler was toast on it. So I'm probably just going to stick a glass pack on it, and if that's not a whole, and put a flap on top of the glass pack. And if that's not a whole lot louder, then I'll just leave it that way. If it annoys me too much, then I guess we'll get a new muffler on down the road. But I mean, it is a diesel, so hey, a diesel made in 1965, not exactly quiet anyway. But for a 50-year-old tractor, it turned out pretty good. Me and my father will be using this. We use it to cut a garden with and bush hogging, and I've also used it to push up various tree stumps with. So I hope to get some more land here someday, and we'll use it even more. But my dad has a good bit of land, and then my house and everything, so we do use it some for that. It's been a fun adventure. I'll probably do one more video on it when we get it done to show you what it finally turned out like and everything. But anyway, that's about it, and thank you for watching my video.